Hello there, welcome to my channel Mo Moon. My name is Mo. Welcome to those of you who are new to my videos, and welcome to those of you who have watched my videos and who have stuck around and subscribed and liked and commented. I really appreciate all your support. This week it's the reading for Monday, October 3rd to Sunday, October 9th, 2022. We have a full moon in Aries coming up at the end of the week, Sunday, October 9th. This full moon is called the Hunter's Moon. It's also called the Freezing Moon. It's also called the Falling Leaves Moon. And it all has something to do with the season that we're in. And the different names are given to this moon by different Aboriginal tribes. So that's pretty cool. So today I'm going to be using the Jack-o'-lantern tarot because Halloween is approaching, and I love the back of these cards. This is what the back of the cards look like. Little Halloween lantern there. I'm using the Witch Casket Self-Love deck, which I received in a Witch Casket subscription box. So thank you. I'm using the Dark Mirror Oracle cards by Laura Sava. Dark Mirror Oracle cards. And I'm also using the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle, illustrated by Giada Rose. And not sure who wrote the guidebook, but the illustrations are by Giada Rose. And it's the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle, because we are soon approaching to the Sabbat Samhain and to celebrating Halloween. I know I'm not looking super Halloweeny today with my angel shirt on, but I haven't worn this shirt yet, so I wanted to wear it. I actually have Healer's Aura Quartz here, and the reason why I decided to choose Healer's Aura Quartz today is because I'm using the Dark Mirror Oracle deck, as I told you. And the Dark Mirror Oracle deck taps into our shadows and our pains and our injuries. And I want to choose a Dark Mirror Oracle card and kind of tap into something that hurts, and then use a self-love Oracle card to kind of find a solution to how to heal that pain. So that's why I chose the Healer's Aura Quartz, because I want this to be a reading that brings healing. So you and I are surrounded by the white golden light of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Above us and below us, in front of us and behind us, to our left and to our right. We are surrounded by the white golden light of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, and no negativity can pass through this powerful white golden light that is protecting us on all sides. All negativity is reflected off the surface of this white golden light back to the senders, and so it is. So this is for Monday, October 3rd to Sunday, October 9th, and I'll have the timestamps for the days down below. So let's draw our cards. Let's get an overall message from the Dark Mirror Oracle cards in regards to a challenge we will be facing this week, or a current injury, a current pain that we have within us. Okay, we got two cards. We got card number 18, Naked Before the Stars. Card number 18. And we got Anger and Chains, card number 29. So Naked Before the Stars is card number 18. 1 and 8 is 9, the Hermit. So it has something to do with going within. And then this card is card number 29, Anger and Chains. And if I'm not mistaken, that's 9 and 2 is 11. And I believe 11 is Justice. So we are tapping into some truth here with this Anger and Chains. Let me read from the guidebook. I'll start with card number 18 because that's the smaller card. And then I'll go to card number 29. Card number 18, Naked Before the Stars. Sentence. There is no perfection that is worth enough. There is imperfection as proud as the heavens. Going dark. What do we see when we look in a mirror? Do we see something we like or something we dislike? Something we care or something we are a slave of? What do we compare ourselves to? To the stars of a media firmament leaking into our real life? To the social models? To the beauty queens and kings of the eternal pageant? To our inner self? To the idea we had when we were younger? To the eyes of the people loving us? I wonder what feelings the words curvy, cute, chubby, fatty, rounded arouse within us. If a smile or distaste or recognition. The quest for beauty is not an empty quest. Even if beauty is not as deep as the ocean, still when we shine, our world becomes brighter. But we will always feel naked in front of the stars. We should just learn not to blush and stand proudly. So this card is talking about self-esteem and what you see when you look in the mirror, what you compare yourself to, who you compare yourself to, how you describe yourself, and ultimately comparing us to the stars in the sky. And what I feel that means is when we compare ourselves to the stars in the sky, we realize how small we actually are in comparison to the heavens, and how what we believe about ourselves is the most important, more important than what other people believe about us. And the next card is Anger in Chains, card number 29. I've got to break free. I want to be free. Going dark. Anger is not the road to clarity. It's not a controlled effort or a cold dish. It is raw, primal, explosive. It is the loss of reason, the loss of restraint, a bomb burning bright in black color, a wax seal carefully crafted to be immediately broken. But anger is also freedom. How can you break a single thread woven with a million others? How can you unfetter yourself from a bad situation, letting all the rest unchanged? It doesn't work like that. When you need to break free, you need to shake and shout. And more things will be broken than just what you want to hurt. They are like a bundle. You can target, but you cannot choose. Break many to break one. Save one to save many. Force channeled outside, unreasonable, undirected, but powerful. Lions and sparks and chains and signs, all lines, all metal together. Geometry and colors like an explosion. I've got to break free. I want to break free. So what I see between these two cards here, Naked Before the Stars and Anger in Chains, is breaking free from the mold that society says you have to conform to. And that doesn't mean rebelling against your employer or, causing anarchy in the streets. It just means embracing your unique self. And if you feel angry about something, allow yourself to express your anger, but do it in a constructive way, and realize that your anger expressed will have an effect on others. And perhaps it's a righteous anger. When we think about having to conform to a societal norm. It is righteous anger, in my opinion, to say, I don't want to conform to what society's idea of beauty is. I don't want to conform to what society's idea of success is, or what society's idea of a normal, successful, citizen is. We all want to express our individuality. We all want to be seen for who we truly are. And we all want to be understood for who we truly are. So I'm going to draw a Witch Casket Self-Love Oracle card, maybe to talk about some affirmation that we can hold on to for this week in regards to Naked Before the Stars and Anger in Chains. So we got, be unapologetic in your quest for joy. And I believe we had this card a couple weeks ago, or so 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Be unapologetic in your quest for joy. What makes you joyful? Do you feel joyful when you feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself? Do you feel joyful when you feel like you're part of a group that's helping people? Do you feel joy when you feel like somebody understands you? So take the steps to feel the joy, to be a part of something greater than yourself. And with these two cards, Naked Before the Stars and Anger and Chains, it is a joyful feeling to break free from chains, to break free from the hold of anger. And when we express our anger, we express an emotion of anger, right? And when we express what we're angry about, whether that be through a communication, whether that be through creating a piece of art, whether that be through going to the gym and doing a workout, we are able to release that anger, whether that be just going out and doing your makeup, in a certain way that most people wouldn't do their makeup, or wearing a certain style of clothing that maybe others wouldn't necessarily wear. When you truly express yourself and truly accept yourself, you are being unapologetic in your quest for joy. You are saying, I am a human, and I deserve to be happy, and I deserve to feel at peace with myself, and I deserve to feel at one with my soul community. And there's nothing that I need to be ashamed of wanting to be able to feel joy. There's nothing that I need to apologize trying to embrace who I truly am, embrace what I look like, embrace my quote-unquote flaws, embrace my differences, embrace things that maybe other people would see as flaws, or quote-unquote ugly, or old, or whatever you feel that people think about you doesn't have to control you, because you can say, I choose to accept myself the way I am, and I choose to be proud of myself. And when you say that about yourself, you are allowing yourself to experience the joy of feeling at peace. So let's draw our tarot cards for the week ahead, starting with Monday, October 3rd. Monday, October 3rd. So perhaps this week we will have to be unapologetic in our quest for joy. And perhaps this week, Tuesday, October 4th, perhaps this week you may feel challenged to be your true, authentic self. You may feel challenged to be able to embrace things about yourself that maybe you feel a little bit of shame over. Wednesday, October 5th. And you also may be challenged to just accept that you are one of many, but that you are one of many and that you are unique. You know, we are all unique. Wednesday, October 5th. Thursday, October 6th. Thursday, October 6th. Friday, October 7th. Friday, October 7th. Saturday, October 8th. Saturday, October 8th. Sunday, October 9th. Sunday, October 9th. And a Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle card to close off the weekly reading for Monday, October 3rd to Sunday, October 9th, 2022. Please, universe. We got two. Okay. So Monday, October 3rd, we have card number 13, Death. It's October 3rd. We have card number 13. 13 minus 3 is 10, and 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. And here we have card 13, Death. So the wheel has just recently turned, and we celebrated Mabon. And we are going into the celebration of Samhain on October 31st and into Scorpio season at the end of October. So we're thinking about the future here on Monday, October 3rd. We're thinking about our ancestors, those who have died in our lives, maybe a grandfather or a grandmother or an aunt or a cousin, you know, or a stepbrother or a child, God forbid. Death is hard for us to accept, but death is also a natural part of life, and it is part of the cycle of life. It is part of the cycle of living. So we're thinking about the future here on Monday, October 3rd with card number 13, Death. And we're thinking about our loved ones who have passed on. The veil, we are now in the season of the witch. It's the fall season. The veil is thinning, and as the veil between the worlds is thinning, we are in closer connection with our deceased loved ones, and perhaps thinking about them more than we usually do. And as a result of thinking about our deceased loved ones or friends or family members, we are also feeling more of a desire to connect to the people that are currently in our life and to see people for who they truly are. And that's part of what our Dark Mirror Oracle cards were talking about. They were talking about embracing who you truly are. And with this Death card, we are embracing people for who they truly are, and seeing them for who they truly are, and seeing the aging process as a sign of maturity. because with aging, which leads to death, ultimately, comes wisdom, comes the experience of life. And death, having somebody close to us die, is an experience in itself. It is an experience of no longer being able to see that person in the flesh, no longer being able to hold that person's hand, no longer being able to grow and develop and change along with that person. You could be visiting a cemetery on Monday, October 3rd. You could be looking through old photos of deceased loved ones. You could be looking through photo albums. You could be scrolling through your photos on your phone and just reminiscing on the flow of life. Because death makes us think about the whole journey of life, and from birth to death and everything in between. So Monday, October 3rd, with this death card, card number 13 of the Major Arcana, we are reflecting over the gift of life and sometimes the gift of death, right? When somebody is suffering, it is a mercy for them to be able to pass on from this suffering into peace. Tuesday, October 4th, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a balance. It's about a balance between giving and receiving, but definitely giving, being aware of your blessings on October 4th, Tuesday, being aware of all that you've been given, perhaps writing down some gratitudes, writing down what you're thankful for, writing down what you're grateful to have in your life, writing down what you believe your blessings are, perhaps giving of yourself to a greater cause, and managing your energy accordingly, because we only have so much energy in a day. It could be balancing out the energy that you have to give with the energy that you have left for yourself. So Tuesday, October 4th, we are aware of how much we have to give, and we are aware that what we give means the world to those who are receiving. When you don't have and you receive, you feel blessed. Likewise, when you have and you give, you feel blessed. It's an act of giving and receiving. It's an act of balancing. And sometimes we give more than we can afford to give energetically, or maybe even financially. And yet we trust that the universe has our back, and we trust that we will be repaid in time, or that we are blessed with a good job where we are receiving an income on a regular basis, and knowing that it will come back to us in time. Wednesday, October 5th, we have the Six of Swords. So we had the Six of Pentacles on Tuesday, and now we have the Six of Swords on Wednesday, October 5th, 2 sixes. And a 13, 1 and 3 is 4. So the Six of Swords on Wednesday, October 5th. What I feel with the Six of Swords energy is moving from a place of negative self-chatter, self-talk, to a place of peace and understanding. And that goes well with our two cards that we got here, Naked Before the Stars and Anger and Chains, because in these cards we are being encouraged to embrace our flaws, quote unquote flaws. We are being encouraged to embrace our uniqueness. And this Six of Swords card on Wednesday, October 5th is moving to a place where we are speaking kindly to ourselves. Now, it could also talk about moving to a place that is calm, where the waters are calm, where things are safer, more at peace, moving from an area of friction to an area of peace, balancing as well, balancing your mind to be able to calm yourself, to be able to speak positive affirmations. So Wednesday, October 5th with the Six of Swords, it feels like we're having an easier time allowing our thoughts to flow from chaos to tranquility. So whatever chaos is going on in the energy around you, you are feeling a clear pathway towards moving to peace of mind and tranquility. Thursday, October 6th, we have the Chariot, card number 7 of the Major Arcana. Thursday, October 6th with the Chariot. So this is about being emotionally mature enough to see both the negative and the positive, the dark and the light, the yin and the yang, and gathering up the strength within you to make a decision to move in a positive direction through the ability of your mind, through the ability of strength of mind. So Thursday, October 6th with the Chariot, the Chariot is a vehicle, right? It's a vehicle that moves in a certain direction. So you could be getting a new car or a secondhand car, or you could be getting a lift from a friend to a place that's very important to you. There are a number of things. You could be taking a taxi somewhere. You know, there are a number of earthly things that the Chariot could describe, but ultimately, energetically, what I feel for Thursday, October 6th with this card, the Chariot, card number 7 of the Major Arcana, is being emotionally mature enough to see two sides of a story and to take a firm decision to move in the direction that feels right to you. So again, we are expressing sovereignty in our lives. We're expressing the ability to make a decision based on what we believe and to choose to move in a direction of our own truth, to feel emotionally mature enough to make a decision. Perhaps you're making a decision to sign a contract or to sign a lease for an apartment, or to sign a contract for a job, doing something very adult-like, you know, demonstrating your decision to be able to make that decision. Now, Friday, October 7th, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is like a father figure. So maybe your father is supporting you financially to be able to, let's say, put some money down for a condo, or to co-sign for you for a condo, or is it could be someone who is a father figure giving you a new plant, because pentacles also have to do with earth. So it could be, you know, receiving a plant from somebody that you look up to, like a father, somebody who is wise and understanding, and financially secure. It could mean somebody in your life who is financially secure and good with their money. Perhaps you have a partner who's very good with their money and who teaches you how to be smarter with your money as well. Friday, October 7th with the King of Pentacles. It could just be an energy of making the right financial decisions for yourself and choosing to save money instead of spending it on this day, Friday, October 7th. Perhaps there's something that you really want to buy, but you go the King of Pentacles direction and you decide that you're going to wait before investing that money into something that you really want, because maybe further down the line there's something that you want more. So Friday, October 7th with the King of Pentacles. It's also, it's very much about finances. The King of Pentacles is very much somebody who knows, who is very savvy when it comes to finances. It could be a banker in your life, you know, somebody going to the bank and talking to a teller or talking to a financial advisor. Talking to somebody about a school loan. Somebody who knows the ropes when it comes to finances. The King of Pentacles is earth energy, so it's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. It could be either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your life. Somebody that you trust who is an earth sign and who is giving you good advice. Now, Saturday, October 8th, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Cups on Saturday, October 8th. What I feel with this Four of Cups energy on Saturday, October 8th is feeling emotionally unfulfilled, wanting to count your blessings, wanting to feel like happy, knowing that maybe you lead a very blessed life, but feeling like there's something more that you need to feel emotionally fulfilled, and not realizing that what you need to feel emotionally fulfilled is already within your peripheral vision. So I encourage you to just look around on Saturday, October 8th, this Four of Cups energy, and just be aware of your surroundings, because chances are what you're looking for to feel more excited emotionally, more fulfilled emotionally, more satisfied emotionally is already within arm's reach, is already within your grasp. And when you look around, you will understand, you will have more emotional understanding. And when you look around at your surroundings, maybe you'll realize that you are truly blessed compared to what you see around you. That what you want is within arm's reach emotionally. Maybe it's just turning around, giving your partner a hug and realizing that what you were wanting was just there all along in that hug. Or maybe it's, you know, buying a drink for a coworker, buying a coffee for somebody, somebody buying a coffee for you and receiving a gift that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. Because in this card, we have the cup being presented, and you just need to look around. Perhaps it's looking around and remembering when somebody did something nice for you and realizing that you are worthy to receive goodness. And with these two cards here, Naked Before the Stars and Anger and Chains, we are definitely tapping into an emotion of wanting to feel worthy this week, wanting to heal our wounds. Now, the last card for the week in the tarot is Sunday, October 9, and we have the Three of Pentacles with the full moon in Aries. The Three of Pentacles is a card that talks about cooperation. Yeah, so we have the Three of Pentacles. We're missing wands this week. We don't have any wands, so that's fire energy. Yet the full moon in Aries on Sunday, October 9 is fire energy because Aries is a fire sign. So we do have that fire energy this week, regardless of the fact that we didn't get any wands cards. On Sunday, October 9, with the full moon in Aries, we're being encouraged to be reflective. We are being encouraged, you know, with Aries being that fiery energy, that go-getter energy. We are being encouraged to have the fire within ourselves, to look at ourselves and learn how to better ourselves and learn how to use that passion to accept ourselves to a greater degree. And with this Three of Pentacles on Sunday, October 9, it's a card of cooperation. It's a card of the masterpieces of life, right? The tools that we use to create a life that we love. It could even be giving thanks for your hands if you use them to create. If your profession is creating with your hands, if your profession is using your feet, you know, like for me, when I take my shower after I work, I give thanks for my feet that carried me through the day. I give thanks to my body for allowing me to experience another day on this 3D plane. I give thanks for my hands that help me to help people at the hospital. So the Three of Pentacles is being aware of everything that is surrounding us that helps us to create what we consider to be the masterpiece of our life. And perhaps that's also cooperation from the people around us, giving thanks for the cooperation that we receive from our fellow co-workers or from our family or from society or from the government. You know, maybe it's receiving a GST check from the government or receiving some sort of handout from a food bank, you know, whatever ways that we are able to create masterpieces with our lives, but also to create a masterpiece with the people around us in our lives. And that no man is an island. When I think of the Three of Pentacles, I think of a wheel that is turning, the gears of the mind, how one person's mind and ideas can trigger someone else's thoughts and ideas and actions. You know, how each one of us has our own truth, and how if we are willing to share our truth and our experiences with others, how that can change how other people see life and give them a fresh and new perspective. So we have two cards to end this reading from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. Crystals and Herbs, card number 12, 2 and 1 is 3. We had the Three of Pentacles on Sunday. And we have Coming of Winter, card number 11. 1 and 1 is 2. And we have two cards here. So something to do with duality as well. Crystals and herbs. Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold. A dash of healing straight from mother's home. So this could be talking about a homemade meal. This could be talking about using crystals and herbs in your life, in your craft, in your practice. And we have Coming of Winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. So it's true that we are getting closer to winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. Let me just read from the book. I'll start with card number 11, because 11 is the smaller number. So, Coming of Winter. Keywords: reflection and rest. The outside world can seem such a cold and distant place. It can be tough to navigate the trail buried beneath the snow. It is hard to feed your soul when your surroundings offer little nourishment. In the dead of winter, life can be beautiful, still, peaceful, blisteringly cold, unforgiving, changeable. There is but one thing to do when the winter storms come blowing. Seek shelter to rest, recharge, and reflect. We must all take refuge within ourselves from time to time. Our souls need the energy of winter to slow us down so that we conserve our strength for when we need it. A harsh lesson, but learning to face the winters of our lives prepares us for facing the future. Take the time to reflect on your choices and the consequences they reveal. Look for ways to evaluate the path you've walked. Learn from your mistakes and celebrate your triumphs without harsh judgment. When the winter's winds blow into your spread, it's time for self-reflection. Failure to learn from your experiences often causes the repeat of mistakes. It's time to review the choices you've made without the opinions of others. What choices make your heart happy? What choices left you numb or lacking in inspiration? What is holding you back, and what resources could you use more of? Use the answers to questions like these to get a better understanding of what truly makes you happy and to form a plan to start shifting your life towards the image of your choosing. This card comes with a message to rest. The world will wait for you. Give your mind, body, and soul time to be still. Taking time to recharge is not laziness. It is the choice of supporting yourself. You'll have more strength, energy, and focus to devote time to the things you love when you are rested. The last card, card number 12, crystals and herbs. This card is an allegory for the profound healing that comes from working with Earth's medicines. Sometimes you have to come back to the basics, earth energy. This means touching the earth and her offerings, getting to know your crystals, herbs, essential oils, and the ground you walk on, forest, bathing, or sleeping under the stars, finding a quiet stream or meadow, and speaking to your surroundings, talking to your plants, or growing new ones. Invite earth healing into your life in whatever way feels right to you, as the earth is always here for you. But like your guides, Mother Nature needs an invitation. Pulling crystals and herbs is an invitation to find a deeper connection with earth energy. Mother Earth is calling you home, and that healing can be found within nature's language. The earth element represents grounding, connection, stability, and strength. Nature nourishes and supports you and all things on this planet. Behold the sacredness that is earth magic. You will feel more replenished as you develop your connection. This message is amplified if you felt burnt out, if you are sleeping but are not rested, full but still hungry, or active but not energized. This card holds even deeper meaning for you as it signals you've lost touch with the anchoring of working with Earth's energy. This message is even more significant if you have also pulled the rooted card or feel called to read it. So, coming of winter is speaking about rest, and this is speaking about grounding. Sometimes when we're not rested, we don't feel grounded. We feel very flighty, we feel very distant or detached. So what I feel with these two cards is this week, be unapologetic in your quest for joy. And if that means taking some time to rest and recharge, so be it. If that means going for a nature walk or calling in sick one day from work because you feel too exhausted to go. If that means doing something physically that makes you feel more energized, whether that be drinking some greens juice or taking some vitamins or buying a new supplement for yourself or You know, they say that when you do exercise, you feel more energized. So maybe if you go for a jog or for a walk, you'll feel more invigorated. You'll feel the energy of the earth beneath your feet. You'll feel the energy of the wind, you know, Father Air. You'll be more connected to nature and you'll feel more invigorated. But it's also, with this card, coming of winter, it also talks about a time to rest. And as we are going into the darker days and moving from fall to winter, eventually we are entering a time, well, here in the Northern Hemisphere, where we will have time to go inwards and to reflect and to take time to allow what is beneath the surface to be made realized to us over the coming months. So I hope that was a helpful reading for you for this week. Remember to be unapologetic in your quest for joy. Ultimately, do what is true to you and what makes you feel like you are expressing your truth. Don't hold back from expressing your truth, because that will cause you to feel bitter. So if you really need to have that conversation with somebody, please do it. If you need to take a day for yourself to rest and recharge, please do it. If you need to take a day off from the gym and just sleep on the couch before work, just do it. Do what makes you feel healed, right? We have the Healer's Aura Quartz. Do what makes you feel healed within yourself this week. So I send you with a blessing of the divine masculine and feminine. May you be blessed this week in everything you do. May you heal in all ways, shapes, and forms, and so it is. Make a wish. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Have a good week, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Have a good week. Bye.